Hey everybody, I'm going live. Let me see if I posted the conference. Um, I'm going to hold on, log this in. I'm going to put this link here in the comments so you can find it. So the AICPA Cannabis Conference, I've helped plan it and speak and moderate and exhibit the last 4 years. I've brought other DOPE CFO VIP members to speak as well. I think we have 3 or 4 speaking this year as well at the event. And it's great to catch up with really outside of big national firms for the most part. It's DOPE CFO and a couple other industry leaders, but it's a great agenda. I'm just going to run through some of this stuff. So first off, it's August 14th, 15th, and 16th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They've got some fun events here as well. The keynote speaker, Congressman David Joyce from Ohio, will be there, give us legislative update, and then we'll also have Aaron Smith. He's the co-founder and CEO of the NCIA, the National Cannabis Industry Association. Also just on my podcast, I believe that will be coming out this week, so you'll be able to hear him live on that as well. He's a great speaker and is really tied into what's going on the legal front. Then we have really great agenda, great speakers as well. On Tuesday night, they also have a Boston Harbor dinner cruise. I will be on that along with other people. Just saw this. Recommend smart business casual attire. Have to think that one through. Cannabis, we're usually pretty relaxed. The hotel is the Westin Copley Place in Boston. I'm not sure if it's sold out yet or not. We're going to get, I think, about 17 CPE. So you're going to get, gosh, if you do the whole thing, you can knock out almost half your CPE. But again, it's going to be a great agenda this year. There's going to be several of us DOPE CFO VIPs there. And let's just look at the agenda now for a little bit. So we'll start Monday, day one. It really starts at noon. There is a workshop led by really the chair, Mitzi Keating, of the whole conference on accounting for cannabis workshop. I think it's very heavily inventory focused on that workshop. That's 9 to 11:30. And then the main conference, and these are East Coast times. The main, and I'll actually toss in here the agenda so you can follow along if you want. Agenda. We're going to start off, really, Aaron Smith is going to lead it off. He'll be great. And then we're going to roll right into a Northeast market overview. Pretty much most of the committee felt like when we planned this last year at our planning meeting that the Northeast is really going to see massive growth. My personal opinion is really east of Colorado, because you're looking at massive states in there: Illinois, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Florida, and Texas. You know, they're not in the Northeast. Those are two monsters that will be coming at some point. But we're really going to dive in deep to what's going on in the Northeast markets. They've been really good markets as well. Then after that, so again, Monday's kind of a shorter day. There's going to be A&A looking at accounting issues. That's led by 4 pretty good rock stars that are going to be looking at things from the public side, audit issues. Todd Poloniak, Garrett Ushiyama, Eric Alstetter, and Scott Hammond. They've all been longtime committee members. Really good talk there as well. And then that's going to roll right into internal controls. And again, with a great lineup of speakers. Hopefully by you can stay awake till 6 o'clock. And then I think most people are doing their own dinners. We have a group dinner for our group that night as well. Let me make sure I'm still connected here. Okay, good. Tuesday is the big day. So Monday's kind of a half day unless you do the workshop. Tuesday is an all day followed by the cruise. And so that is just a a really full day. And then Wednesday actually is a really important part you will not want to miss. I'll hit that in a minute. A lot of times when you do a morning session, people are already kind of headed out to the airport, but I would not miss that. So Tuesday, and I believe some of these are simultaneous if you look at the agenda. So we've got kind of a dual track. We're going to start this off with I'm trying to see where the House Representative Speaker slots in because I don't see him yet. Well, anyway, I'm sure they've got him on here somewhere. 8 a.m., the Cannabis Cash Conundrum, Best Practices for Automating Cash. Now, that's led by a sponsor. So I always say, when we have sponsors, I haven't seen their solution. Maybe it's a great one, maybe it's not. But they're going to lead off at 8 a.m. Then we're going to go to the welcome remarks. And okay, so the welcome remarks can be tied into that. So this is 2 sessions. Actually, I'm doing one of them. So Ron, who is amazing, and Eric as well, Stacy Udell, they're going to dive in deep into valuation and forensics. They always do an amazing one. They wrote the manual, the Cannabis Appraisal Guide, which is amazing, and so that's going to be an amazing one. So ours is at the same time going to be amazing as well at 9 a.m. So really, I hate it when we pair up 2 because I know the valuation and then the industry panel standalone, they would be jam-packed, both of them. So people are going to have to pick. So the one we're doing an industry panel with 3 CEOs, Sally Altworth, Charlotte Hanna, and Jesse Pitts. They're really have a broad variety of experience, and that's going to be a really good one. This is kind of the first time where we're bringing CEOs of actual cannabis company to look at it through their lens as well. So I think that's going to be a good one. I'm going up against Ron because it's hard to beat Ron. He's a great one. Then we are going to go right from there 10:50. So those are long sessions as well. We're going to dive into CFO operations, accounting firm, and outsourced CFO. That's going to be Charlotte Hanna, Melissa Diaz, and Zach Gordon. They're amazing. So make sure to make that one. At the same time, we've got advising cannabis companies in distress. These when we go to planning next year, I may be like, we should do these as standalone because it's hard to pick sometimes between these two because cannabis companies in distress is a big topic. Great speakers again. And then 11:50, I'm up again with also Raymond Guns, our COO, and Erica Sloan, DOPE CFO certified advisor. And we're going to really talk about full-time and full-service CFO, not really outsourced fractional. What do we do for these clients when we're doing a very, very deep dive? Hope lots of people will attend that one. And that actually, no, it's not a standalone. We've got another that's going to be up against cannabis financing and options to raising capital. Great group there as well. Michael Hogan, Frank Colombo, Mike Gorel, and Michael Raish. So that's going to be a good one as well. Then at 1:40, we're going to roll into technology. Melissa and Zach are just experts on this side, so do not miss that one. And then also Mitzi and her team is amazing. Katie, Adam, Rachel Gillette. What's having a cannabis practice really like, and really considerations even from the legal side. So again, boy, these are tough ones to pick between. And then we're going to go into here's where David Joyce is coming. And it's kind of unusual to have a keynote late in the day on day 2, but I'm certain that was because he's probably very busy. And they were like, he's going to speak at this time or not at all. So he's going to be looking at the insider's perspective on taxation and Safe Banking Act. Then we'll roll into a fireside chat with a really good mix. I see Jen Benda, attorney, Ron on there as well. And then day 3, deep dive cannabis taxes. Mitzi, Dave at McManus at AF, and Katie, Max and Landis, all tax experts. They're going to do a deep dive level 1 from the CPA. Then part 2, Nick Richards, Bill Colgan, Jennifer Benda, tax attorneys. coming in and giving us the latest, including 471C, and that'll be a great one to kind of wrap up. And then the very final thing is the bigger picture cannabis market trends to wrap up the conference. So anyway, it's jam-packed. There's a baseball game the Red Sox are playing on the Sunday before. Many of us will be at that game, and hope to see everyone there. See y'all next week.